Well, welcome to today's edition. This is episode 4 of this Canta LX build. We still have no clue how it's going to look at the end, but today we have a visitor to come and have a bit of a scratch around and figure out the mechanical side of this as well with me. More will be done on Saturday, but this is part 1 of episode 4. So welcome to the show, and let's see what Grizzmakes can get together today. Grizzmakes channel evolves, we also have suitors for this princess. This is Phil, and Phil is also known as Mr. Sparkplug. So I don't know if Phil's going to be putting it into his back pocket by the time he leaves here today, but it might have to go with him. You realise they're going to put you on medication in a minute.
I've never seen anything
as
spectacularly poor as this, and I want it so badly. Oh, that's where the ignition would have been.
That barrel, yes.
Yeah, the ignition barrel.
Yeah.
It's just everything is broken. I like this though.
And controls.
It's, you see, you don't get that on posh modern cars.
No. But Martin, as you know, just don't fall out.
It's all right. I've used the handrail.
Yes,
Is that the roll bar?
That's the by Jesus rail as per the Irish.
By Jesus. Oh, it's special.
For sure. And the thing is, I've seen people ride 3 up in these. You put one person sideways in the back. There's enough space. So.
I love this.
Are you a daddy?
I absolutely love it.
All right, get your checkbook out. But you'll have to get a knife as well to manage Craig.
Knives I can do. Go on. Oh, and that's just cheap, flimsy plastic.
Yeah.
No attempt at making it out of metal. Probably double the weight of the car, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And this is from a lawnmower?
That is a starter, correct? But there is actually an electric start. There's a battery on this side. But the problem is that this thing is in such a state of disrepair that much needs to be done to kind of, what would you call it? Get it back to some form of life, to get the vital signs back on.
It doesn't, I mean, the beauty is it's all simple. So although there's a lot of work, I don't imagine any of it's complicated.
No.
Fiddly, because there's not a lot of room to work in there, is there?
No, it's tight. I mean, you look at things like this. This is actually what I'm going to be looking at the weekend. The throttle cable, all of that is loose. That moves about. So there's no semblance of, what shall I call it?
Mechanical
tolerance.
engineering.
And you know, these little springs are all buggered. But it's good fun.
So that's the...
It's good fun. One of them's return.
Oh, okay, that's your return spring.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But yeah, that spring's not any
I'm just
better.
wondering if we should try and start it.
We can try.
You realise we can't switch it off once we started it. You're gonna. No, I know how to switch it off. There's some wires that you cross over. Anyway, so Phil, should we try and start it?
Yeah, go on.
Just for the hell of it. Okay.
Why not?
So, open the door, then you've got a better grip. Keep going. Come on, missus.
Oh, I've got a bad back.
You got a bad attitude, man. Right, let me show you how to do this.
I'm not.
Maybe I'm just a bit stupid.
No, I think it's just having the balls not to drop it over the side. That's the thing. No, that's let's go too far.
Right.
Right. Choke on?
Yeah, choke on, but hang on.
Yeah.
So choke is on. Let's see if there's fuel. Tap.
There is a fuel
You've
tap.
hidden the
I haven't.
torch.
Yeah.
Right, man.
Of course I've hidden the torch. It might come in handy.
Let's see.
It's there.
So that, I think, is the right direction of flow.
Yep.
Let's open, shut. These are the 2 kilo. Why is this one there?
The other one?
Not sure if that is it. This is 2 females. Oh, we have something. I think it's a sensible move to find it first.
There is something dangling down there. Cable-wise. Oh no, it's not. Or is it? Oh yeah, it might be. I know how you fish it up though.
Something like that.
See what I mean?
Let's see that one.
There's one sort of down in there.
I don't think it's that one. This was one of them.
See another one. That's it.
I can see it. Okay. So these
Okay,
are this is the off switch.
that's the off switch.
So you just need to be able to find it again. Right. I have no idea what's going to happen, but we can give it a go.
There's only one way to find out.
Right. Shall I do the handbrake?
It's got a handbrake.
Yeah.
You got, that would be the LX part. Pull the handbrake and the seat falls out.
But both seats are unattached.
No.
The handbrake stays. See?
Should that belt be attached to something?
Leave it. It's fine. Yay! There is no break.
There is no.
You pray. You call out to God. Right. This is so you can hear my instructions.
Yeah, go on.
I'm going to see if it starts. If we get lucky, it'll start.
Okay.
It should. Right. That's it. Good man. See how much spark you got. Now. That's reverse. Reverse. More throttle you give, more reverse. No throttle. It slows down. Push. It will. Well, you want to go back a little bit because the steering wheel goes right way. Hey! And give a little bit of throttle. Hey! Alright, and come out. It's this week we're going to be in so much trouble. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. Right, forward and out. go in reverse all the way around the world. Don't go reverse again, don't. Yet?
No! I was expecting it to be broken.
So, gear lever. Yeah, push it.
Yeah.
Let's do something different. Okay. If anything, it's proven that the reverse gear works.
Badly, but it works.
Yeah.
Oh, that is just too much fun.
Imagine 3 of these of us. You, myself and Craig running over to the Netherlands in 3 of these.
You have to track the other 2 down. I'm up for it.
Are you smitten?
I was smitten before I even saw it. Now I have to have it. That would fit perfectly in the back of the van.
I know.
I'm sure I wouldn't even need a trailer.
Well, this would be a perfect little camper van edition.
I love that it's got a dual wiper.
I think it's just to get the width of sweep that they needed. But anyway, right.
Oh, it's because it's quite a tall screen, actually, isn't it?
Okay, I'm going to give this a go as well. See if we can get it started. And
Well,
just see.
Started seems to be reasonably okay.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I couldn't push that any further forward. But it wasn't engaging the
There's definitely
engaging the drive.
a technique because it was driven down here as well. So it's just a matter of finding out how the bits
Well, it
fit
might
together.
just come loose,
Yeah.
but it's just fun on wheels, isn't it?
Cool. So, Phil, where are you? Come back in the picture. I don't know how much light we have. We probably need to turn around so we get light on our faces. Insanity.
People might see us then.
So Phil has proven that this little thing does turn. The next lot, as I said, as part of this episode, will be to figure out how all the bits fit together and which parts need replacing, which parts need servicing, etc.
All of them.
All of them. Thanks, Phil.
Every single last one.
We could, of course, set it alight and just get rid of it.
It would be a...
You'd be game, wouldn't you? Bonfire.
No, I couldn't. I mean, we've got to bring it back to life, not kill it.
For
I
sure.
think we need to make that promise.
All right. So that's part 1 of episode 4, I guess, is just finding out how this thing works. And yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for joining us. Remember to click and subscribe and do all those clever things. Phil, by the way, is one of my technical advisors on how to film, which obviously he's not doing very well yet.
I've got the blame for that, have I?
Cool. Right. And we're out of here. Thanks for joining Phil and I today. This has been an absolute laughter fest. Tomorrow we'll look at the cables some more, see if we can tighten up some bits. And in the meantime, please click like, subscribe if you should want to. And thank you very much. Good night.